Hello, everyone. I had my camera covered. Oh, I have to turn that other light on. I have my camera covered. You know, when you're doing banking and stuff, you never really know. So I like to cover up my camera so that it's not showing. Okay, I'm still going to have shadows because I have to turn this other light off. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. Horrible. A horrible host today. Ah, yes. All right. Welcome. It's Kim from K&RP here in southeastern Manitoba. Look, I have a recipe here. It is currently 3 degrees Celsius, 27 or 37 degrees Fahrenheit. It's cloudy. It's not necessarily damp. We did have quite a bit of frost overnight. The grass was all white and crunchy. So when we got back from picking up groceries, it was all foggy. It was kind of interesting. So yeah, I have you know those international coffee things that you can get 900% sugar and all kinds of other stuff that's not really good for you. Not that it's good for you anyway. There was a lady on a one of those shorts or whatever, and she was making a French vanilla coffee thing. And I like those instant coffees occasionally. It's a nice treat. So I had to write down the recipe, except that I'm missing 2 teaspoons of something that I was supposed to put in there, and I'm not sure what it was. Well, anyway, that's it. It's a recipe. Let's start with Happy Mail. I got Happy Mail yesterday. I would like to send a big hug and thank you out to Jan for sending me this fun stuff. She sent me these. I don't know if they're stickers or whatever, but they're messages on corrugated cardboard. They're for junk journals. They're called inspirational craft tags. They're fun. They're pretty fun. So that's going to be fun to use. She sent me a wonderful glue pen. I haven't taken it out, but it looks like it could be a really nice fine nozzle. She sent me one of her stamped cards that she does. And look, she did ATCs for me. And like she said, she can't just do one. So she did 3. Look how fun they are. So fun. So fun. I have an envelope that's been sitting here for, probably 2 months that I'm supposed to send her with the ATC she wanted. And I haven't got it out yet. Our post office is not on strike. So, Anne, I will be getting your journal out probably Thursday. Tomorrow I'm busy all day in the house. And she sent me all this fun stamped stuff. So I've got lots of interesting bits to color and cut. It's nice when you swap stamp stuff because, not that I always use stamp stuff, but it's look at this one. All you need is love. I love that. I love that. And look at the teapots and teacups. This really sings to me because, well, both Jan and my mom were from Britain. They were war brides. So we always had a cuppa. There was always a cuppa. So these are fun. And look at this beautiful artwork she did. These are just prints of her artwork. But they're wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. I'm not sure if these are, I haven't talked to her since I got this, but I'm not sure if these are from that painting course she was taking, but they're fun. I really do like them. Can't wait to use them. Yeah, they're wonderful. And like she was saying, she was taking a painting course and whatever she was working on. I'm not sure if it was these or not, but she said she was working on 4, and there are 4 here. So I'm not sure if that was from the course she was taking or not, but oh, I love them. I love them. Okay, let's see if I can get that out of my screen. You're going to be where you are. So I got these ready for Flood the Streets with Art. These are those tags with the map fold insides. I just used napkins on the front of them. Some years I go really crazy and make things like journals and all kinds of things. This time I figured I would just do something simple. So I'm just going to package them up in twos and do them for Flood the Streets with Art. Not sure if I'm going to do something more. Like I'm leaving these as they are, but I'm not sure if I'm going to be doing something different and putting that out as well. But I've got these ready to go. I know it's not until the end of November, but I'm prepared. Woohoo! Go me. So those are ready to get packaged and tagged. Then I doodled on the Goonie Bird that did on Sunday. So he's ready to be added to the classroom. Yeah, okay. What else? Okay. On Sunday, Anne was showing us her neighborhood bits that she's doing a journal. She was following somebody from an article in Somerset Studios magazine, I think it is. Anyway, it was a neighborhood. So it was on an accordion style base, and she was putting houses and people, Timmy people, all kinds of fun stuff in her neighborhood. Trees. What else did she put? Balloons, cats and dogs. So she stamped her stuff out and used them. It was great. Absolutely wonderful little thing. So I'm thinking, oh, I would love to do a little neighborhood journal like that. You know, copycat me. So I had this piece of accordion fold stuff, which was my grandson had asked me for an old looking journal. So I did him one with lots of old stuff, old looking stuff on it. And he also wanted me to do him one of those books like we did on PM Artist Studio when they did these books. That would be really cool, Anne. Wouldn't that be a fun thing to hand down to the kids? Memories, right? So we did this in PM Artist Studio. I can't even remember when. It's been a long time. So he wanted one of these along with the journal. So I did it on this brown cardstock, and it's really, it doesn't, like, if it's too big. I had to do it on much thinner paper again. But I'm thinking that if this was for the spine of one of those neighborhood books, because it's going to be on two really solid covers, and I'm not sure how she's going to bind it. She's doing that this coming Sunday. So I'm going to definitely see how she does it. But I thought, I've got this. I've got covers that Ron had cut me out of mat board. I've got a lot of mat board from various things, not to mention, you go to the thrift store and they've got full sheets of mat board. So I've got these. So I figured that would be a nice solid cover. It's a little bit bigger than the book, which is good because maybe I'll have bushes or something hanging out a little bit. But I figured these would be good and solid. I was going to use these for book boards actually, but they'll definitely make lovely covers for this. So I just haven't decided if I want to have this side up or that side up. But of course, I'm not too worried yet because I have to make the elements to go in it. So as we were watching, Beth came in, and Beth and I were throwing all these ideas back and forth. Slides and clotheslines and all kinds of things. So, of course, I went to the Kim Bits bin and I found some cats I can put in. Hey, Belinda. Oh, no, all's good. I'm just talking about doing one of those neighborhood books like Anne is doing. So I have this that was left over from something else. So I figured that could be my base. And so I've got 3 little cats that I'm going to put in. Of course, I'm going to be putting more stuff in, but I'm just kind of gathering things like Anne did, right? So, yeah. So I pulled this out, and I thought because it's got the honeycomb kind of things, if I cut those out for tree tops, those would be kind of fun. And it's on the greeting card because I was using up those greeting cards. So I figured that I could do, it's got the variations in the greens. I could do some bushes and stuff out of that. Oh, wouldn't that be fun? That could be really fun. I've got enough monsters. Maybe I'm going to change this to a monster book. Okay, I'll still need bushes and trees, though, I think. I'm not sure I'm going to need the cats now, but I'll definitely need those. And then, because Beth and I were chatting, and I said, I have a clothesline stamp set. I've got a glare. I'm sorry. There. So it's got the clothesline and all these different things that I can hang off the clothesline. Like baby onesies and bibs, undies of all sorts. Even a teddy bear could do. And hey, Anita, nice to see you. Yeah. I haven't decided if I wanted to use any of the buildings that I've got pre-made or not. I was thinking I've got lots of these little bits left from doing those tags for Flood the Streets with Art that I thought I could use as the base for houses. For some little houses, maybe like a row of row houses or something. Yeah, Queen of Bird Art for sure. Put the cats back where they belong so I don't lose them. Good point. Yes. Oh, it'd be fun. Oh, okay. Stop it. Let's get rid of these cats. Okay, cats are back in the bits bin. If I had the clothesline hanging and I hung fish from it for the monsters, if I do monsters, that would be a great idea. So now the thing is, yes, Belinda, the voice of reason. No, she just knows that I'll darn well lose things, right? So do I do like cave mouths or do I do houses? What do you guys think? Definitely going to have a poor little teddy bear hanging from a clothesline, though. Houses? Okay. So, I am going to pull out my buildings. And we're going to decide kind of what kind of style I want to use. None of these are done on cardstock, so they're really flimsy. So I just have to decide if I want to do these kind. Let's move that back out of the way. I've got lots of these little thin ones that I can block together for, like Scandinavians drying fish. Yeah. So I've got those ones, right? And then I've got my collection of tall, skinny ones. See, I kind of like the torn edge ones, though, because I think that would be more monsterish. What do you guys think? I think these ones are too straight for monsters. And then I got round ones. I could have a couple of round ones. I have lots of buildings, guys. You know, when I'm on a roll and I do a bazillion and one things, am I still on screen? I am. So I've got lots of skinny ones and round ones. See, the round ones I can glue onto, I guess I could glue any of these onto cardstock and use them. Why don't I do that? Boogie monsters? They could be. I do have. Okay, let's put these away. Hey, what are you doing in there? I don't know that you belong there. That's like a hotel kind of thing. And then I've got the little fairy houses that I could add sporadically through as well. Bougie? Oh, they could be bougie. I can add bling, right? Like, that's not going to be a problem. But I'm kind of liking these torn ones. And I guess I need at least one on each row. Okay, those are skinny ones. These are all pieced together, you know, my piecemeal things. I'm going to leave them out just so that I have an idea of what the heck I'm doing. But I like these little round ones. I think that I could have like little round ones randomly throughout. Not that I've got monsters this small. I could use fairies. I've got the little stick people with wings. All right. Grab the monsters. Grabbing monsters. Do I have any more? Doesn't matter. I have lots. Okay. So, we have monsters. We'll put those aside for now. I also have this that I could add in. Because that's a monster. Hey, Jean Peter. Maybe. But I have this one. He could be the mayor. But I'm doing it like this, Jean. I don't know if you saw Anne's thing. So it's on an accordion. Well, it wouldn't be there. So she's got, you know, a couple of houses, and she had, what were those things? Timmy people. But I'm thinking that I would like to use my torn ones. I've got lots of purple, unfortunately. So I think I want to make some more so that I've got a variety. And of course, there's going to be trees and a clothesline and things like that. The only problem with this too is because these are my covers. Like that wouldn't work because it's sticking out the top of the cover. So I do have to make some smaller ones. That one's way too big. But I could get away with these other ones for sure. But they need to be on cardstock as well. So I guess I could just glue a strip of cardstock to the back, right? Doesn't have to be the whole thing as long as it's structurally sound. So this one's not going to work. This one doesn't have a roof. Not happy with that one. This one's too straight. These other ones are too straight, and that one's too tall. And then I've got these little round ones. So how are you, Jean? Hope Gary's feeling better. You know, oh, I have an idea for this. What if I had a tree and I had like these hanging from the trees? Well, Okay, so they can't be any taller than this. I'm going to have to make a whole bunch more. So we're going to make some houses today. He's a bit better. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. So I have been doing all these. These are what I'm doing for Flood the Street with Art. Those little tags that explode out. I just used napkins on them because I just wanted fast, simple, done. Fast, simple, done. Hooray! Oh, yeah. Little round tree house. Oh, yeah, that could be fun too. So I've got these strips. So I could just take the wider ones and glue that. Oh, well, see, that's even too wide. I could use it. I'll figure it out. But I'm just going to put cardstock up the backs like that. And I think that should suffice. Don't you guys think? I think that'll work. Okay, let's do that right now. Get the glue. Not that glue. Not that glue. Where's my glue? Good grief. It's over here. Whoa! No, no, no. We're having a craft a lunch and that's not appropriate. And hey, remember those trees I wobble cut? I've got like the outsides from the trees. That could be like grass or something coming up the houses. It's very flimsy though. But I could have some ugly plants. Ugly plants. Ugly plants. Yeah. All right. So we're just going to put some glue at the back. Somebody had asked me to scan these in. I never did get to it. Now I'm using them. Because this is very flimsy paper. This was day planner. But that will work sufficiently well. What do you mean I can think slower? Am I not thinking slow? Jean? I'm feeling better. My mouth is not bad today. My hand isn't bad. Like, it's a lovely day in the neighborhood. There. We have one. This one I'm going to use as well because, you know, you got to have somebody creepy coming out. This one, I still want to add a bit to it. I'm going to add, might as well. Let's trim those corners. Ooh, that's a little thick still. If I put it here, and then that'll work. That'll work. We got it. I don't know why you think my head's going to explode. No, I got really excited seeing that little neighborhood that Anne was doing. It is so stinking cute. And I just absolutely see it with my bits. Wow. You know they're sick when they go to the doctor without being told. Oh, this is going to be a fun journal. I'm excited. I'm very excited. Can you tell? A little bit over. Oh, can see it just a little bit there. I'm going to have to touch that up with some black, but that's okay. I have no problem touching it up with black. Okay, so we've got one. Got this one. Whatever I did, I really like the way that my camera is reacting with YouTube right now. That I feel that I'm close enough that you guys can see what I'm doing. That one's much thinner. I did need a different one. Okay, we'll save those for our new houses. And so I need something thinner. I got green. That works. It works. It works. Oh, glue. Glue everywhere. Well, that made a mess. So, note to self, Kleenex works good for wiping watercolor brushes off on. Does not work good for glue because it leaves boogers behind. Oh, are you too tall? Didn't check. Nope, fits just fits. No taller than this one. And then we'll make some. We're going to make some more houses because I think I need one, at least one on each lump, right? Hi, Sherry. Welcome, welcome. I am making a neighborhood the way Anne did her neighborhood. Well, not the. I'm doing Anne's neighborhood my way. Let's say that. Does that work? Works for me. It is nice to get inspiration from others. Like I say, Beth and I were throwing, all kinds of ideas back and forth. It's too wide. Need another really thin one. See? And I'm using scraps, guys. Look at me go. Uh-oh. A little too wide. What else have I got? What else? Throw that on the floor. When in doubt, we'll chop some of this one down. Just a little bit. Needs just a little bit taken off. And you don't know darn well I'm going to keep that scrap. Because that will be useful. It will. There we go. Yeah, she's got to, I mean, I could do the same kind of thing, but they've talked me into using the monsters, Jean. They've talked me into using monsters. They have talked me into it, which is good because, I mean, look at all this stuff I've got. I got to start using it. Oh, that's a little wonky. That's okay. All right. I guess before I glue them in, because I'm not gluing them in today, but before I glue them in, I can scan them. Definitely. Definitely. Hey, that's a straight one. So then I could use this straight one. Okay. I'm going to use this straight one as well. Might as well use them all. Use what I have, right? This one as well. Let's just do it. That one's too big. This one will work. Got a lot of pink. Lot of pink. That fits lovely. Yes, you did. You did. 5 minutes in, you opened a new rabbit hole. I don't know that it's a record, and I don't know. I had planned on doing the neighborhood. I just didn't know what I wanted to do for people. I was thinking the same thing, that Jean said. She was cutting out people, and I just cut out a whack load of people from magazines for Anne is really an enabler. I bought that book. I'm contemplating that other book she was showing off, but then she said she didn't like it, right? But the neighborhood, I'm doing the big book thing that just she's just enabling me so much. No, nobody else. Hey, Beth, nice to see you. So I've decided I'm going to do a neighborhood like Anne because she's such an enabler. But I'm using Kimbits. So I just put cardstock on the back of the buildings that I've got already made so that they're going to be stiffer in the book. So these are the buildings I've got so far. I have to make more buildings. I'm going to have to do some trees, but we decided that I'm going to use this for the trees because it's got the honeycomb on it, and I figured that'll give it kind of like a leafy effect. So some of them could be bushes or whatever. Of course, these other bits I could use for bushes, but I'm definitely going to cut out some treetops out of these parts. Let's just do that now. And I have to do a fence. I have to do a fountain. Those of you who are part of Beth's group, I posted my baseboards in Beth's group. My baseboards are a town. Yeah. Well, yeah, I said a tree house, but I'm going to have these little houses dangling from the trees. Okay. I'm going to cut out these. I have. Let me look. You know what I'm looking for. This can go away now. I have. It's probably back here. Fence pieces. I don't know if they're too big. Doesn't matter. She wasn't too concerned, but I do have fence pieces that I can use. So I'll pull that out. And then I've got, I need something for the stems of the trees, the tree trunks. Because I could wobble cut some trees, but I had a bin full of, well, I guess I'm going to have to make some tree trunks, which is fine. I have no problem making tree trunks. Books. Which books? Oh, the books I got. Are you talking about the ones that Anne enabled me for? Beth says she's getting the abstract blue book. It's a watercolor book, and it's abstracts. Anne said she wasn't too big a fan. So, but this is the other book. So what I want to do, I could put some hot air balloons in here. Yeah, the forest book. I'm not doing the forest book. I've got my fir trees too. I think they're too big. We'll pull those out. But this is how to draw just about everything. It's got step-by-step stuff. So I thought these would be fun to do on Inchies and Twinchies. So, yeah. All right. Fir trees. Fir trees. That would be under flora. You know, what about the fan trashy flowers? I could have strange plants growing. Strange plants. I could have, well, what about mushrooms? They're monsters. They should have mushrooms, not trees. What do you guys think? Buying used at a cheaper price? Yeah. I don't know. I don't know if I want fan trashy flowers or mushrooms. Or these kinds of things. What about these kinds? I think I like those best. I think I like those. Because that's creepy. If it's Monster Town, it's got to be a little bit off the wall. The buildings are they got snow. If I cut the snow off, they'd fit. Not sure I want to cut the snow off. This one's even bigger. Oh yeah, that's definitely not going to fit. I could paint some. I could paint some more. Oh, this one. I would have to fussy cut it a little tighter, I think. Or I could just paint some on cardstock. I think that's what I'll have to do is just paint some on cardstock. Okay. First things first. You guys, I'm jumping around like a chicken without its head. I like the idea of using fan trashy flowers or the other ones. Now I don't know if I want to do that. We'll put that on the floor. Monsters. Let's check out the monsters. Don't want to use those. Well, paint some without the snow. Yeah. Bougie monsters. I don't know what you consider as a bougie monster. Oh, he's upside down. So I do have enough monsters that I could have them beside the houses like Anne had, right? You know, that the dude that lives there. Okay, so we've got monsters. We've got lots to choose from. Lots to choose from. Okay. That's only one bag of monsters. Got another bag of monsters here. Got the monsters. We got the fences. We got some houses. We need more houses. we need some trees or those other things. And the clothesline. So basically, it's just a line with pegs on it. I'm just going to, I was going to say I could just draw it on the paper behind them, but there's not going to be paper behind them. See, it's got these tall tree stems, right? And that's what the clothesline's supposed to go between. That's really fine fussy cutting, but I still may just do it. And then hang some fish off the clothesline. Okay, let's do that first. The trees, well, I'm going to be fussy cutting them. So I just need to use thin. I can get away with using this thin stuff, thin cardstock. I'll use green because that's good for trees. Let's get some paint. Oh, big mess here. Big mess. I have a lid that my black paint was really dry and I had to get past a big clump and it kind of exploded on there. It's okay. It's okay. So, if I do the trees in, I have a burnt umber and I've got black. So I'm going to use the burnt umber. And why am I even using a stamp? I can paint the ruddy trees, can't I? Okay, I'm painting a couple of trees. And I think that they're going to go like behind this building and beside that one kind of thing. Okay, we're just going to paint some trees. Yes, we are. I'm going to use brown, black, and a little bit of white. See, I'm all over the place. I don't know if I just want one clothesline or two clotheslines. Whoa, way much white. It's fine. The brushes. Okay, let's use this. Yeah. So I'm going to take a flat brush. I'm going to dip it in the brown and black. Oh. No taller than that. That's as tall as it can go. How high can you go? But this is how low can you go. Some white. And I don't want them too fine because I'm going to be fussy cutting them out, right? Let's add some more brown to this. We could have another one go here. Okay, so there's one tree. Yeah, I measured. I think I got a bit too heavy with the white there. Now I'm making a mess. That's okay. It's a tree. It's a tree. Okay, so I've got one. And this one, I could actually, if it's coming out from behind either of these, I can just do it shorter because it doesn't have to go all the way to the bottom, right? I'll be gluing it behind that. So we'll just do the same kind of thing, but really kind of shorter. So I'm taking brown and black. Kind of double loading the brush. And I think that'll be good for the short one. Definitely. Let's add a little bit of white to it now. Give it just little bits of highlights. All right. Got the two trees. Yeah, for a few leaves. Yep. Okay, so let's move this so I'm not dribbling muck water on them because I don't really want to. I'm going to have lots of cleaning to do after this one today. Is okay. Let's do a few green leaves. And again, we're not going to make them too thin or anything because so I'm just using a small round brush. Let's take the green, a little bit brown. And of course I can these I don't have to fussy cut tight to like the leaves because it's on a green background. I can come in with just a little bit of black. Hey, Steph. Hey, Barbara. Nice to see you guys. Our beautiful Anne Lar is doing a neighborhood book, and it tweaked me wanting to do one. So I am working on a neighborhood book the same way she's doing it, accordion style. And I'm using Kimbit, so I've got like my buildings. I have to do some more buildings, of course. And we're going to be using monsters in the neighborhood. My neighborhood's going to be full of monsters. I'm just doing some trees because I want to do a clothesline. Just a little bit of black. lots of paint there. Oh well. It's fine. All is good. The houses are going to be really colorful. The trees don't have to be as colorful. Oh, you know what? That's 72 feet of baseboard in that picture, but I also have where the main heating vent that goes from one end of my house to the other. It's 8 inches tall. I've got town all the way along that as well. That's actually where I started. And then I had to continue on to a door. And these buildings, the buildings are all people that I know and who have been here visiting. So I had to go onto the door to the laundry room, but I no longer have a door to my laundry room. And then the baseboards have a lot of this next generation, like the grandkids and the people who are up in the top were a lot of my kids' friends. So their kids are listed in the bottom. Oh, that's really glary. Sorry, guys. Just in my own little world here. So, yeah. Hi, Steph. Nice to see you. And it was good, like, for the kids because they could drive their cars along the buildings and stop at various stores. Yeah. Yeah. So, as I say, I'm working on a town book the way Anne is. So I have this. This was left over from something my grandson had asked me for. And I had done this out of cardstock and it was way too stiff. So I'm thinking it should work for this book. So I figured that if I put something like this house here, this house here, this tree will be up behind this one. This one will be alongside that one, and I'll do a clothesline across. You know, I could actually use string or a cord to go between the trees and then glue the fish just to the trees. So then this is going to be a monster town. So I've got this dude. Have to do something with that background, I guess, because it's white. So, yeah, it's going to be a monster town. But these are the trees that are going to be used as the clothesline strung between. I think we need a fire hydrant too. What do you guys think? And I guess I need to do a big tree so that I can have the tree houses hanging from. Will what be too heavy? Belinda? A mailbox. Oh, yeah. Well, I've got my fence and I have some just spare posts that I could hang a mailbox off of or put a mailbox. Oh, definitely. Definitely. All right. Oh, that's still wet paint. Let's put you over here. Okay, let's do a fire hydrant. Let's find something red. I spy with my little eye. This is going to be a wild town. If I don't have red, I will have to. Look, I have just this little bit of red here. Oh, the string to hang the fish? No, I could use like crochet cotton and just glue the fish to the crochet cotton. This will be the fire hydrant. I have no idea what a fire hydrant looks like anymore. We're going to So, okay, I'm going to fold it in half this way so that I can see. That's not going to work. This way. Okay, fire hydrant. It's going to be just a little wee short fire hydrant, guys. It's okay. Well, I'm going to do just a little red fire hydrant. I have to do a fountain as well. Okay. So a fire hydrant has kind of like a little thing at the bottom, goes up flat, has things sticking out the side. It's got that, and then that. This is our fire hydrant. Oh yeah, lamp pole. Look at this fat little fire hydrant. He's wonderful. He's wonderful. So we're going to take a black marker and we're going to do those things like this. And then these are black on the ends. And it's black on top. And it's got little lines like this, I think. Like that. Oh yeah, I've got cats, I've got dogs. Well, I don't have dogs, but I got cats. What do you think? Does that look like a fire hydrant? And I don't have to do it on cardstock because it's really like low, like little. What do you guys think? Did I do it? Did I do it? Perfect. Okay, so I've got a fire hydrant. Yeah, I can do a flagpole. Hey, didn't I just cut that thin strip? I just cut a thin strip of cardstock off of right here. I have a flagpole. Yeah. Big. I've got fluorescent orange paper. I could do that. Okay. So, first things first. The flagpole is going to be this tall because that's a tall enough flagpole. Perfect. And I have like a silver paint. I just have to design a flag. I think because it's so thin, I want it double cardstock thickness. That's why I'm doing this. Trees are taller than the flagpole, but that's okay. Remember, ants didn't have a rhyme or reason for height or size or anything either. So let's take a, whoop, nope, you stay here. I have a gray marker. It's kind of like a purple, but I'm going to put it down the side so it looks like it's got some depth. Just run a line along the edge. You know, I probably could have done that with that black paint, watered it down, did some shadowing. Some shadowing. Oh, and they usually have like a round thing on top, don't they? So it goes flat, and then it's got like a ball or something on top. Well, I'm going to have to try and cut that circular. We're going to see what happens here. Oh, the scissors don't want to turn because they're so stinking big. Where are my little ones? I had little ones. This is what happens when you clean your space. You don't know where anything is. Okay, never mind. I'll do it this way. Like that. Like that. And then we round this off. Like this. Like this. Well, sort of round. Then we're going to outline that ball. Make it round. All right. Let's take a white pencil. And it's got to be white down the center. I know it doesn't show very well, but you know what? Up close, I can see this white stripe down the center. And it gives it that little bit of depth. Whoop! Slides away. A car, a taxi? I don't know. I don't know about a car and a taxi because they're monsters. And I don't know. Okay, so now I need a flag. Oh, I have a Canada flag stamp. Where is it? Okay, where are you? Sorry, guys. You got me looking for a Canada flag stamp. Oh my word, where are you? You know, I don't have that many stamps. You would think that would be easy to find. I have it because I used to stamp all our stuff that we sold with Canadian flag. Well, it must be someplace else because it's not in with my stamps. Go figure. Okay, I will look for that. So we've got a flagpole. We've got the trees for the laundry. I've got the fish that I can hang on the clothesline. I've got, Beth, I was telling you I've got those clothesline stamps. See, I got clothesline. It's got underwear and socks and everything. Oh, maybe I should hang some socks with the fish. Socks, all kinds of smelly things. Socks and fish and what else is smelly? I guess I could do underwear. Anyway. Okay, so I have to do a big tree that I can hang the tree houses off of. Maybe one off each side. I mean, kind of like that. I'll set them a little bit. Let's do a big tree. And again, I want it on cardstock. So let's grab a piece of white cardstock. You would think I would have white cardstock right to hand, don't you? Okay, no white cardstock to hand. How about I have brown cardstock, and it's really thick. This is almost like a cardboard. This is what I'm going to paint the tree on. And, okay, so first of all, It can't be taller than that. So I am going to draw a line. And why don't I just wobble cut it? Okay. That's as tall as it can be. So let's go root. I'm thinking that if I hang one here, that'll hang nice in there. Right? And I can't have it so that it's, it's going to take up pretty much an entire row by itself. I can put some fence or fountains around it. Fire hydrant, right? Okay, we'll do this other root like this. And then we're going to do this tree so that this branch goes like that for the other trees. And now we just have to cut the tops. You know what? Let's just do this because then it's out of my way. So this is branch 1. Oh, I have so many ideas. So many ideas. You have no idea how many ideas this crazy lady is thinking about for this. Okay, I will come back and deal with those right away. Hey, Maya. Anne was working on doing a town, her neighborhood journal. She was working on a journal like that and putting things on like this, right? So she had buildings and she had Timmy people and that kind of stuff. So I'm using my own things and it's going to be a monster town. So far today I have gone down 957 rabbit holes, but I have done a flagpole. I made a fire hydrant. I did trees because I'm going to have a clothesline. And this is going to be a tree so that I can have little tree houses. But I can't go too tall because yeah. So that's kind of what we're doing. I'm just wobble cutting a tree. And I know those are really thick, but I'm going to come back and trim out the ends. Oh, see? That's fine. This can go away. Whoop. Now we need the roots. So this root's going to go like that. And this root's going to go like this. It's pretty. Okay, I'll turn it to this side. Now we're going to come up and shape that branch just a little bit more. And then at the tip of the branch, I am going to come in and do like that. Go do that here as well. Maybe I want one here as well. Nope, didn't get quite to there that I needed. There we go. So this one is going to have one like this. And, oh. Maybe I'm going to come over this with tissue paper or something, give it a little bit more stability. I don't know yet. We'll see. But I'm doing this house, this tree, so that I can have a tree house hanging here, and maybe I'll have one up in the branches. Then I'm going to come with, whoop, where'd that house go? Okay, so let's put it down here so you guys can see. Can you see that tree? Yeah, it shows. So we'll have a house there, a house up here-ish. And then I'm going to be cutting this kind of area out, the stuff with the honeycombs on it. And I'm just going to do small bits and use it as greenery around the tree. Yep, that's what I'm going to do. Okay. I really do need my small scissors because the big scissors are bending like in this fine area. Oh, look, right here, way over there. Ha. Okay. Look, much better. Much better. Okay. So just cut a branch there. So we're going to come in here and go down to that one. It's a little pokey branch, but that's okay. Just doing a bit of wobble cutting to do my trees. You know what? I might paint the back with Mod Podge to give it a bit of stiffening. Maybe. Oh, that one's pretty thin. What am I going to do? Maybe like this. Got to have those fine little branches on these trees. My trees are almost all naked now. We had a good frost last night. It's my fruit trees. My fruit trees are all hanging on to their leaves. It's crazy. Silly darn things. Okay, so that can be a branch. We'll take that. That can be a branch. So we'll take this. That can go like that. That can go like that. This one branch is really thin. Really thin. And that's when I want to hang one of those little houses from. I know. It really is. And then the rabbits come and eat them. That's also not fair. All right. All right. Last cuts on this, and then this tree. Yeah, I think what I want to do is I want to glue down some, maybe some paper towel, maybe some tissue. Which do you think would work best, guys? Definitely needs to be stiffened up because I've got some very weak points. And if I use tissue paper, then I can just run a brush along the edge to, I'm not going to have to come back in and cut, I don't think. And if it's, you know what? I'm just going to glue it down onto a piece of white copy paper. Because wherever I can't get in nicely to cut out the branches, I can put one of those green blobby things on it, right? But I definitely think this guy needs to be stiffened up. But that's a cool looking tree. Pretty happy with the way he turned out. Okay, I like that side. This side has more of the damage, it looks like. The folds and stuff show much more on this side. I guess I should have used a brush and other glue, but here we go. Here we go. Oh, and I didn't do anything to the trunk. Go figure. Oh, and I need like road signs and one-way signs. Oh, so much stuff I want to play with. This book is going to be like 50 pounds by the time I'm done, I'm thinking. All right. All right. Make sure that's down good. Okay. Yeah. I should have used the Mod Podge, but this is okay. This will be fine. Now I'm going to take that paintbrush and take this brown, a little bit of black, and we're going to start doing this. Giving it some color. It's way too much black here. Again, way lots of black. Stop that. So I hope you guys had a wonderful yesterday. I just played down here. Like I say, I got those things done for Flood the Streets with Art. I kind of was thinking about this all day, so it I was gathering stuff up for doing this. Popped in and watched Dana and Beth and Becca do their Tandem 10 for a bit yesterday. Oh, visited a girlfriend. What else did I do? I feel like I was busy yesterday, but I don't really remember getting much accomplished. Visited with a neighbor. these wooden looking things are going to be a nice balance for how crazy colorful the houses are. And still have to do some more houses, so maybe we'll do a building when I finish painting this tree. How long have I been on? Oh, an hour and 20 minutes. What do you think? Do a building or two, get a couple ready to rock? And of course, I'm going to come in with some pencil crayon and do some lightening up of areas and stuff too. But that's going to help strengthen this tree. Let's get rid of all this extra paper. Look, more scrap paper. Woohoo! I love me some scrap paper. Rock the block. Yeah. And these little bits of white that are going to stick out, I'm going to just run some muck water over it. I've got muck water sitting right here. Oh, I could put a cat in the tree. See, this is what I'm talking about. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get in there nicely. So I'll just put a green poof on it. Kind of defeats the purpose of all the fancy cutting I did to make the branches look good. I guess I could get in there easy enough with these little scissors. So what do you guys have planned for the week? Anything exciting? My brother's coming out for the day tomorrow. Got a family gathering on Saturday because my granddaughter's going to be home. Sunday, we've got the Feral Artist Group. Miriam wants to show us how to use light boxes, and I'm sure that we'll do other things as well. So I think we'll have a couple of things planned, how to use the light box and then something completely different. Oh, I got that last week. I think that's why my mouth was so sore, because I had that silly abscessed tooth. And I think that really irritated it. It's necessary evil, those teeth cleaning things. Okay. All right, so since I get these last couple of big hunks out, we can put this tree aside, let it dry. Then I can come back later and touch it up. As long as I've got the idea of it, right? Uh-oh, that didn't glue down. But that's okay. You know what? I can just pick that one off. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That could definitely. Okay, Belinda. Okay, so now I'm getting a little OCD with this. It's okay. Okay. Have an idea for the buildings. Of course, I use painty papers for them. And I think that the next 5 or 6 can have no purple or pink on them because we've got a lot of purple and pink. I'm going to look for more reds and oranges kinds of colors. So I will pull the file folder with those colors, or a couple of file folders that I have those colors in. Just this big one. That's going to get tidied up too. Of course, I can come in with the paint and touch up anything that, because I got lots of paints in there. Which is perfectly fine. Oh, and you know what? I have some green flocking. No, I've never heard of a Dundee cake. I have some green flocking. I could put some flocking on it so it looks like moss. Oh yeah. I can we're gonna end up having an awful lot of fun with this. I'm not gonna bore you the whole time I'm doing it. I'll probably do a fair bit off live. Okay. Buildings. Paint. Grab the file folder with oranges. This one. Orange and peach. So what is a Dundee cake? Is this too big a print for... Oh, let's use this for a house, for a building. Okay, we can make building out of that. I could do one out of that. And one out of that. What do you think? 3 buildings? Let's do it. Nothing exciting there? Oh, okay. Now. Oh, you're not going to tear nice. When it doesn't tear nice from one way, you go the other way. I'm going to keep the bottom flat. And I bet you that's too tall. Let's get my measurer. Oh, way tall. We'll take that down to there. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. Now we're going to get rid of some of this white. Building number 1, ha 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 ha. I'm going to throw these out. Watch. Bye-bye. Building number 2. This is a magazine. Doesn't want to tear nice. Is it a special kind of cake? It sounds very interesting. Okay, that still needs a roof, so we're going to have to take some of this off. A little bit more, maybe. We'll see. That's not too bad. And I mean, they're different enough in color that combination's still going to work. I don't know if I'm going to have some with 3 buildings on. Scanner printed, but I like to paint them. I could. But then I'd have 2 the same in the neighborhood. I don't know that I want that. That's a big house. Which is okay. Almond halves on top of the cake. Fruit cake. Oh, I love fruit cake. Have to admit, I do love me some fruit cake. So I'm going to just pull this little bit straighter, and then I'm going to do another building into half. See, I've got 2 where they go to the right. The halves go to the right. I think I need one on the left. It doesn't have to be that big. I'm going to tear this down a little bit. So it's like roasted almonds. This one I'm going to keep. Then I'll have to have a plant or something there. Roof, windows. All right. We have 3 buildings. 3 buildings that are going to fit nicely into this space. You are scrap. That's building. I'm going to glue that together right now. Like this. Not roasted? What did you write backwards? What? Wait. What did you write? Oh, okay. I'll have to remember that and try it. Definitely have to try that. All right. So again, this is just on like light paper. I'm going to have to give it some cardstock strip backing. There we go. We have 3 buildings. Let's put some roofs on. What color roofs? I don't want purple. You know, this could make a nice roof on that one. That could make a very nice roof, just like that. Well, I gotta do chimneys too, right? How many have chimneys? Do they all? They all have chimneys of some sort. The round ones don't. I don't know what we could do with this door with them. Like maybe that should be like on the front cover, and I could have like a blurb here. Welcome to the neighborhood. Traditional Scottish fruit cake. Okay. I love fruit cake. I never make it because I'm the only one that eats it. And then that's just going to run into trouble for me. I don't need to be eating all that sweet stuff. Do not. I have learned that date square or matrimonial cake, whatever you want to call it, freezes really, really well. So when I make that, I cut it into portions and freeze it. But then I love frozen baking. I could do a graveyard. I thought of that. Okay, you said blue roof? What about blue houses? I could do blue house too. Oh, look at this one. That would make a very interesting house. Okay, so with this. Got a blue house here now. Blue green. Okay, we're making a whole bunch of houses. You know, I really like that too. I think that's going to have to be a house. This is Brayer off, actually. Oh, these blues are wonderful. Okay, I'm looking for roofs, Kim. You're looking for roofs. Let's use a piece of this for a roof on the orange house. No, not that one. Maybe, that one would work. That'll work. Lovely. I'll just take this piece off. Okay, so this has a roof. This has a roof. These three are looking for roofs. I don't know. Anna, are you going to try making it? It doesn't have candied cherries? Oh, really? I just read something, actually. I bought this book at the thrift store on Canadian trivia. Strange Canadian trivia facts or whatever. And this one, I ripped the page. But I have to read this to you. It's called Mystery Cake. Christmas fruit cakes aren't as popular as they used to be. The younger crowd doesn't seem willing to give them the respect they deserve. They even make jokes about the same cakes being passed around like hot potatoes from one Christmas to the next. But folks in Manitou Springs, Saskatchewan, make sure that doesn't happen in their community. Each January, they hold a great fruitcake toss where they take up bats, golf clubs, slingshots, catapults, or anything else that packs a wallop and send their Christmas cake sailing through the air. I thought that was a lot of fun. Trivia, Canadian trivia. Okay, let's find totally different. Look, I've got this. Wouldn't that make a nice roof? That's really heavy cardstock, though. It's not going to tear nicely. I'll find something. Oh, that's watercolor. Don't want to use watercolor. How about this? Blue-greenish. That's stickers. We will find something. I had to share that with you. I thought that was fun, especially with Christmas coming up and people are going to be doing their baking and what have you. Oh, wait, that was a nice light piece of paper. Oh, look. That's going to make a nice roof. I need that piece in the middle. That's the roof for that one. 2 more need roofs. Let's find a different color. Different color. What have I got? Orange, pink, green. I think we'll have lots of green happening. There's pink and purple. You know what? Let's pull the green. Let's pull the green out. Oh, yeah, I did forget to try ripping away from me. This is going to make a lovely roof. Okay. Rip away from me, Kim. Rip away. Ooh, look at this. That'll make a lovely roof on that one. Rip away from me. No, ripping away leaves big white. You got to rip towards me. Yeah. I probably should have leave that one. Okay, we got roofs. Where do you go? Look, I'm putting the leftovers back in the folders and put them away, guys. Who am I and what have I done with Kim? I don't know. It's okay. Doesn't matter. It's good to know. Yeah, I bet the birds love the fruitcake baseball. I think that's fun. Okay, let's put a roof on this one. So we're going to rip off this white stuff. And so if I fold it like this, I'm going to rip it so that it's at an angle like this. See this? Garbage. Now, again, do it so that, look, it fits. It'll have to go there. We'll glue that roof down right here, right now. Oh, look, it dried. Rats. We don't want it to dry. There we go. There we go. You know, I probably should have dealt with those edges before I did that. Oh, it's good. It's okay. I can use pencil crayons. Oh, it's got a weird goopy thing at the top here. Take that off. There's a building happening. Now this one, I like these. So I need a big one for there. I bet I could get both of them out of here if I tear it like this. And then I've got those fun pieces for both. There we go. Leftovers. That'll go in the little bin behind me. Okay. Let's put this like this. This one. Ooh, he's tall. Well, kind of. Get rid of that. Let's get rid of this white. I want it like a really pointy roof. And it's going to have to go to there. So, no, it's going to have to go to there. So I have to take about an inch off this edge. Flat roof. Could have done a flat roof. Coulda. I have to make the chimneys too. That's kind of cute. We'll glue that. You like the pointies? Yeah, I like pointies too. Sometimes. They're they take up a lot of room, but that's okay. That roof is glued on. I haven't decided how I want this roof. That's why I haven't done anything with it. Okay, that's flatter. So I'm going to go like this. And like that. Maybe not. That one's kind of got like a little roundy kind of roof. You know what? It doesn't have to be symmetrical, Kim. That kind of looks like a toadstool almost. This one I can do a flat roof. I think that would be fun. You know, some of these look like I cut them almost, but they're not. They're torn. That's torn. I think I probably cut the tops. No, this one's really good and wonky. I don't know why that's so nice and flat. Let's get rid of this white. See, now I tear away from me and the white goes away. I don't know. Flat roof. Okay, let's just do a nice little flat roof. Flat with a twist. How's that? It doesn't have to be symmetrical. Well, they're wonky houses that I'm using. So, I mean, when I do the windows, I try and do them symmetrical, but it doesn't always happen. But I mean, like my roofs definitely are wonky. Definitely wonky. They're all wonky. What can I say? So it's flat with a twist, a curve. Okay, Belinda, you okay with that? All right. That needs to be glued down here. All right, guys. So now we get to, I haven't figured this one out yet. This little one. I used a really thick marker to outline some of these. You love wonky? That's a good thing. I had a neighbor, loved her dearly, but she had to plant everything symmetrically. Like if she had daisies here, she had to have daisies there. And then she'd get really upset because this plant got more sunlight, so it would go bigger, and this one didn't. And so she kept trying to arrange her garden. She really struggled, the poor woman. She really, really struggled. trying to, whereas I just kind of throw things randomly in. So I like this roof. I can take these mucky and I can put green moss or something onto them. Oh, actually, that's supposed to go on this one. Ooh. Ooh. That needs to be a little bit smaller at the top. Trying to tear it symmetrically. Do you see that? That's cute. And then this one. It's going to have the same kind of overlap that one does. I really like the way this one is so far over like this. This one though. Does that look okay? Does this one have to be a little bit smaller? Maybe. I'm going to make it just a little bit smaller. Okay. Drive safe, Belinda. Thanks for coming. How's that? Kind of want the roof lines same angle-ish. We're going to cheat. We're going to go like this and fold it like that. And do this. Kind of follow that roof line. There we go. Except those are rounded. Those are rounded. Let's round that just a smidge. Okay. That's better. Much better. Okay, we're going to glue. Let's get all these bits and put them in the garbage. So we're going to glue these roofs on. That was the top one. Is the taller one. And then this is the little one. Take that nub off. Furious. It's wonky, all right. Yeah, it could be a line in a children's song. Okay, so we've got roofs on everybody. Let's move these out of the way. Now we get to decorate. So obviously, I painted in all these windows. Actually, those are bits of paper glued down. Some of them are paper glued down. Some of them are painted on. No, they're all glued down. These ones are all glued down. That one's glued down. That too. So obviously I did them on white paper and colored them in with markers. Or colored paper. Straight, you know. That's what we're going to do. I have colored paper right here. Look. It's too bad I've got this in two places. That would have made great chimneys. I have to find another orangey. Look, there's a piece of this red. from the fire hydrant. I can make a chimney out of that. We'll do that later. Right now we're getting windows. Let's use, I've got all these solid colors here. Let's do some yellow windows. Dog houses. Yeah, bird bath. I've got fences. I've got, well, a lot of these have flowers. I'll do more, of course. Yes, yes. Yes, yes. I like my little fire hydrant. Okay. So we're going to cut some windows. So we've got 3 windows to go across here. And then we need a big window at the bottom. I think that's too big because we still have to get a door in there. I'll just trim it down a little bit. All's good. It's good. Big window there, and then we need a door. And these are wonky. Definitely wonky. And some of them have steps. And some have railings. Who's got steps? You got steps, you got sidewalk, you got steps. And of course, these are done with other papers that do not. Okay, so we've got to trim part of this door off and then add another piece of paper for steps. Thanks for the tea, hon.
Welcome. You have more.
Yeah.
Hi, everybody.
Ron says hi. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, Beth's making a house or a town as well. It is going to be fun to see how everybody compares. Okay, so this, did I cut that down? No, I got to cut that down. So that's going to be the door. It should be equal with that window. And then I need something for the stairs. Okay, let's grab this scrap bin. Where's my small scrap bin? I got rid of it. Okay. Let's grab this. That'll make great stairs. Actually, this will make great chimneys. So I'm going to lop that off here so I can make a couple of chimneys out of it. This will make great stairs. This is one of my muck papers that I throw in and shake up with, you know. Ooh, that's too matchy. Do you think that's too matchy for stairs, guys? I think that one's too matchy. What else have I got? I got this. Oh, look, I got it like a purpley plummy. That's going to make a nice set of stairs. So I need a piece about that big. All right. Garbage. This stuff can go in the garbage. Right. So let's glue these bits down and then we decorate them after. Then we have to decide on the color of frames. This is a fun part. Decorating the windows and the flower boxes and doors. This is where I have lots of fun. This is the big living room window. Now I could get really crazy and use some, you know what that stuff is? Cheesecloth as curtains in these. I don't know just how crazy I want to go. I might just paint the drapes in. I've got paint there that I need to use before it dries up too much. This is going to be the steps, so I'm just going to fold it in half. And I'm going to cut the top step down just a little bit, like this. Oh, like that. Oh, still big. I can do this. I can do it like that. And we're going to glue that down. This. And then I'm going to trim the, oh, this is a glossy magazine hook. Well, we're going to hope that when I glue the stuff on the back, it works. Okay, so we've got windows on there. Let's decorate that. That way you guys can see how I decorate them. And you can, because if I do them all, we're going to be here until tomorrow. Right, so let's put curtains in these windows. The reason I want to put curtains in those windows, I don't know. But I think this one is going to have curtains in the windows. So I'm just going to take this white and I'm going to go like this. Yep, there's black in that white. That's fine. It's going to give it depth. Oh, that's way black. That's fine. We're going to be coming in and fixing that anyway. And I don't know if I'm going to put a window in this door or not, so I'm just going to leave it as it is. We'll clean this off. I'm going to take this other brush, this little brush, and try and only get the white now. It's starting to dry out a bit because it's been sitting there. And we're just going to go over these. Like I said, find that the black is there because when we're using the white, it gives it that little bit of depth. So once I get the window frames in, it's going to look different anyway. Now, what I haven't looked at is how I've got my windows shaded. On those, I am going to have to make sure that the ones that they're going to have to be, like if the shading is to the bottom left, I have to make sure this one's shading is to the bottom left. And if the shading's up for right, so that, you know, each block has to kind of have, we're making a mess. Each block kind of has to have its windows in a good orientation, shadow-wise. I can always come back in and change it. These curtains are very dark compared to the other curtains, obviously. I'll just add some of that to this stuff that we've got. Oh, that's brown. Ha! Look, Tim's making a real mess now. It's fine. I can fix it. Believe me, it's paint. And it's acrylic, so I can come back and adjust. These ones are pretty dark as well. But as I say, I don't know if I'm putting a window in the door yet. Now, this door's gotten really small. I now have 2 cups of tea beside me because he forgot that I brought one down with me. But I appreciate him bringing one down. All right. That's fine. That's fine. Hey, lovely. Welcome, welcome. Hi, Debbie. Nice to see you. Nice to see you. Okay. So, don't know if I'm going to put a window, as I said. We will put the doorknob and hinges on. So I got the black paint and the little paintbrush. Okay, we got door, we got hinges. Now, let's actually get some clean white paint now and go over those curtains. Then we'll start blinging it up, adding the windowsills and frames. And oh my word, come on. There we go. There we go. I'm using acrylic paints. I'm going to grab a flat brush. This one seems to be thick. I think there's got paint in the ferrule. So it's pretty thick. This one's really nice and thin. Yeah, I got mucky water, Maya. I'm sorry. So just going over with white. I don't think any of my others have curtains. I don't know. They're always different, you know? You get on a kick and everything gets made differently. Yeah. So we got curtains. Now, we are going to do the framing on the windows and doors. So what color should we use, do you think? Paint-wise. I know. Look. Shh, don't tell Maya. I have, it's got orange. What about this? Do we have any doors and windows with this color? These ones have like a green, red, pink, too much pink. I think I want to use this. It is a turquoise. I think it'll look really nice with the orange and yellow. Oh no, I'm sorry. I will go and change it right now. I'll go change it. I know that bothers you. I did it. I changed it. Look, we got clean water. Oh, it bothered you too? Oh, good thing it's way over there so you can't really see it. All right, we're using turquoise and we are going to put window frames on. I have just a little round brush. So I'll start by doing all the outlines of the frames. And yeah, I probably could use marker, but I find that Sharpie markers don't always run nicely over paint. So I'm usually painting my frames. I guess I could use colored pencils. I just don't. Ooh, these guys are really close together. Who built this house? Who built this house? Oh, maybe I could do some for sale signs. People leaving because there are monsters in the neighborhood? Thanks, Maya. All right. All right. All right. Door frame. Not really much room between that window and that door either. Okay, now how many segments of windows do we want? I think I want one definitely across the middle of these top ones because that's where the curtains are kind of going in. That way I don't have to paint bows or anything on the curtains. And I guess that middle one, this one too, will need one across there. So I don't know if I could just do a single line down at the bottoms of these ones. That could be kind of cute. This one definitely, I think I need either 2 or 3, 2 lines or 1. Monster Protection Association. Oh, yeah. I think this one needs 3. So eyeballing it, not measuring. All right. Sorry, look, I'm making aqua water again. Had to clean the brush. So I'm going to go back to the white again, and I'm just going to add a bit more white to a couple of these curtains. All right. Okay, so now I could use a gel pen or I could use paint. I think I would much rather use paint because that's who I am. So I'm going to take a liner brush. We're going to get that as thin as we can. I have black paint right here. Now we're going to outline everything with the black. Outline the curtains. Inside the window frame. Now we're getting into the details. See the difference? Oh, what will the village's name be? Is it going to have an HOA? Then we do the outside of the window frame. Oh, Kim. Let's try and paint reasonably straight, even if it's a monster town and the houses are wonky. Monstrovia. Well, you know what? I want to outline this first. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some water and put it down here. Because we need some shading, right? We need some shading. And we need shading under the eaves. So we want some watered down black paint for that. For the shading. Then we want solid black paint to edge the roof. Oh, that's way, way dark. And then, of course, we're going to decide where we want the light coming from. This one has the light from the bottom right. The shading on these are all different. Maybe nobody will notice when I put it together. Hey, Teresa, nice to see you, hon. I'm doing a town. On an accordion spine, the way Anne Lahr did it, or is doing it. But this is going to be Monster Town. We're thinking up names. Belinda's good at thinking up names. She's not here. Could be. Could be, could be. Golden Delicious. Oh, talking to Goldie, yeah. Oh, thick, thick, thick. It's a good thing that these are bright and colorful. Harryville could be good. Yeah, true, Maya. Kind of like Monstrovia. To be honest. This door is very plain. But that's okay. Gonna have to go through my numbers and grab a number to put on it. I don't know if you see, I put like little numbers on my buildings. Oh, come on. Paint's thick. Paint's thick. There we go. You know what? I have a Kimstown, Teresa. My baseboards and header are Kimstown. I think it was established in 1994. I would have to take a look. It's got dirty gray curtains. They're supposed to be white. I can add more white to them right away. Okay, let's get these edges blacked. I'm going to use that ugly this brush. So we're going to put some more water down. You want trying to figure out what you want around the top of your walls? How was your trip? Did you have a good trip? Nice visit? Oh, I didn't do the stairs, guys. What the heck, Kim? So I'm just using watered down black paint to edge. Trying not to get my fingers in the wet paint to smear it around. Definitely have to put this on with a cardstock backing before it goes in the book. Okay, so we need a chimney. Most of the visit was good. Gets kind of tiring being around grandkids after a while, as much as we love them. Okay, so I got a little piece of red. That's going to be the chimney on this house. What do we want? Do we want like a mushroom cap? Do we want a T-shape? I kind of like those hourglass ones. I'm going to do it kind of like an hourglass one. Okay, so we've got this hourglass one. Let's give it some shading while we're here. A little bit of black around the outline, around the edges. Wet paint, wet paint. Kim's got her fingers in the wet paint and smearing it. Stop that. doing some little roundies so that it looks like it's curved. All right. A little bit more shading right there. I don't know if you guys can see. I will pick it up right away. Just need to trim the corners a little bit to make it look like it's round. Oh, sort of. Sorta. Okay, we're going to glue it on. Right in the middle? No. Maybe here. Let's put it here. It's getting there, guys. It's getting there. All right. Okay, so I still want to add a little bit more white into these curtains. So I'm just going to use the liner brush and do white lines. All right, so we got curtains, we got that. I don't know. Oh, I still need to do these steps. Bonsoir, Scrap Simone. Comment ça va? So we've got ourselves some steps happening. I don't know what else we need. I guess I could make some marks. I think that would be better with marker. So they're not it's not super elaborate like some of these. These all have flowers and stuff. Oh, this one doesn't. Yeah, a lot of them have flowers and stuff happening. Oh, look. That chimney needs some work. So I can leave this one as it is. I mean, I can always have bushes or the flagpole or something beside it. When I decide where it's going to go, I can add more. I do have to give it a house number. So that'll look cute in there. Still got a lot of purple though. I got to get these other ones done. Definitely needs to dry a bit. I am doing a book, a scrapbook on an accordion fold thing. So there's going to be a front and back cover, and then it's going to be a town. So there's going to be buildings, and I've got flagpole and a tree. I'm going to have the tree so that I can have these round ones hanging off. I still need to trim the tree down a bit because I just painted it and then put it on a piece of white paper because it was too thin. These trees are going to get cut out and they're going to be a clothesline. I have a fire hydrant. I have fences. I don't know if I'm going to use these fences or if I'm going to make some smaller ones. But I got some fences. Oh, let's do a fountain. You know what, guys? While we're here, let's just do a fountain because why? Because I can do a fountain pretty fast while I'm here with you guys right now. So I use that for the tree. I would like a piece of white. White doesn't necessarily have to be cardstock, but it does have to be a little bit better. You see what I got? Look at it, sorry guys. Oh, what about over here? What about over here? I have white cardstock in this scrap bin. Scrap bin? Scrap bins everywhere. Everywhere. I tell you. I'm excited about this project because I'm going to be using up a lot of stuff, maybe. Okay, let's lop this off here. Yeah, it's not straight. All's good. So we need a fountain. So we need something that goes. I guess I don't want to fold it. Okay, we're going to have a wonky fountain because I am not going to be able to cut this totally symmetrical. So we got there, and then it's going to come up like this. So then, like that. Like that. Oh, not too bad. Not too bad. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. Okay, it's got to have a flat bottom because it's got to go on the bottom of the page like that. So let's make this a fountain. It will have to have. You know what would look really cool? Oh, let's see if I can just round that a little bit more because that's way rounder. Oh, I'm making it worse, aren't I? If I just cut this off, I think we're good. I think that's good. Right. So I'm going to use a blue marker. No, I am going to use my black gel pen. So we've got the front of the fountain here, like this. We'll do two lines like this. This is in the middle of the fountain, right? And that goes up like this. So in here, we're going to have the water. So we got to have some water happening here, right? We got to have some water cascading like this. This is the back edge of the fountain. I'm doing this. I don't have a picture. I'm making this up as we go along, guys. You know how I go. And then it's going to have like this. Now, let's take this blue. We can add blue in between. So that it looks like the water's coming down. I guess it should be a little bit darker at the front because it's the edge, right? Now, if I want it to look like water, like a waterfall, I need to take white. Here we go. Adding blue paint water to the white paint. Sorry, don't look, those of you who don't like that kind of thing. And we're going to go like this. Make it look like waterfalls coming, happening. And we need churny kind of bubbly stuff here around the bottom of it. Let's do some of this. Now, what I'm thinking is, where is that stuff? Where's that stuff, guys? I'll be right back. I have an idea. If I don't know where it went. Rats. Rats. I have an idea. It wasn't as thick as paint. That one was actually, what was it? That was watercolor in there, so it wasn't thick. And it hadn't been evaporating like the stuff I've got sitting on the counter in there. This stuff does not glue. So I'll have to put a few little stitches in the bottom of it. But I'm thinking if I go like this, now normally I would, look at this, I have an idea. I have a really interesting idea. Bear with me, guys. I need a small piece of paper. See, I've been throwing up my scraps. I need a small piece of paper. I'm going to staple it. I'm going to staple it and glue it on the back there. You'll see. You'll see. Give me a second. There's more than one way to skin a cat, right? So I've got that. I have. Where is that? I hate cleaning my space up because I never find anything I need. I know exactly what I'm looking for. I just have to. Oh, my goodness gracious. It used to be right there, right there. There it is. I have this thread. I bought it at it's not a dollar store, it's like a tool store, but they have all kinds of stuff that is trash. The reason this is trash is the entire bottom blew out of this. So the thread is like this. Like this. So I take it like this and I cut off a hunk. And I'm going to use that as like water because it looks like water. But I want to use this as well in like really little. Oh, lopping off huge chunks of it. So I am fringing this. This is the stuff that you get at the dollar store, right? It's that craft ribbon. It does not glue. It does not glue down for love nor money. Maybe with a hot glue gun it would. Doesn't glue with this. I'm getting this stuff all over the place. Good thing I have a vacuum and a broom. I'm just fringing this because I want it to be airy-fairy, like. I mean, if you're going to do a fountain, you got to go all the way. Well, I do. All right. So it's kind of fringy. It doesn't have to be too thin. Now, I'm going to take some glue and put it on here on this staple. We'll do it on this side. Now this will glue to the back of that because I've got the staple on there. So now I'm going to take this stuff and kind of fold it in half, if it will fold in half. Twist the end a little bit, stick it in there. Oh, that's a really long one. Okay, well, we're going to go like this. Exactly. Exactly. And I want it kind of wild and woolly, if you know what I mean. This is why I never get things finished, because I get to this stage, this kind of stage with something, and it's like, okay, this is going to take a while, but. So I'm trying to stick it into the glue, make it stay. It's not having, not totally agreeable, but we're working on it. So, all right. All right. Are you going to stay? Come on. No, I need you to stick in there. All right. Are you guys in the glue? Some of you are in the glue. I've got lots left over. That's okay. I can add that after. Or not. We'll see what happens. We'll see what this does first. And my glue is here. So I'm going to put some more glue on this. That's a lot of glue. That's okay. Because you know what? Let's stick some out the sides. Let's just do this. It's a fountain. It's supposed to be wild and crazy, right? Like, really. There. All right. What are you? Then we're just going to take this fountain thing here, and we're going to put it there. Smush it down really hard. Oh, let's pull that back just a little bit. Oh, some of those need to be trimmed because, my goodness. What do you guys think? Does it look like a fountain? Sort of, maybe, a little bit? Am I crazy? Jellyfish. Yeah, could be. Could be. Now I want to put a little bit of glue on the front and see if I can stick the rest of these in there. Because they're everywhere now. All right. Well, it's definitely something completely different. Those of you who are Monty Python fans, you'll understand. Just trying to get it so that it looks like we got water going everywhere. Everywhere. Okay, now I don't know what's attached and what isn't. Oh, you're so long. Yeah, it does. It does look like a jellyfish. No, you need to stick in the glue, not to me. These are very long as well. We'll just cut them in half. So there, I have a fountain fish. Oh, see, now I could take some of my little fish and glue some of my little fish like they're jumping. Needs a haircut. My fountain needs a haircut. It does have clean water. All right. So there you have it, guys. I did a fountain, a fire hydrant, a house or a building, whatever, and some trees. And I think I've got a wonderful start to this. Monstrosity. Monstrosity. Why don't we just call it monstrosity? Merci, Simone. I think that's kind of fun. Are you going to focus? Monstrosity. Yeah, like that. What do you guys think? I like it. I'm going to write it down over here. Okay, so now, like, I still don't know where the buildings are going to go, how they're going to go, but we're going to have buildings. Let's move this wet paint out of the way. Oh, you guys have no idea. I am out of room again. Okay, so we're going to have buildings. Buildings happening. Some buildings. Uh-oh. Let go. Buildings. We're going to have the tree with the tree houses hanging. Two are going to hang. One's going to be in the tree house. We've got a fire hydrant. And we have a fountain. Like, this could be like a city park almost kind of thing. I don't know how well you can see that. So, got a good start, guys. Got a good start. I got lots of buildings to play with. That'll keep me amused over the next couple of days, probably. And we've got the mayor of the city for the front cover. It's going to say welcome. Or maybe it's going to say welcome. I don't know. Something like that. So, yeah, I guess I'll have to put some buildings on the front. This is going to be for the clothesline. And on the clothesline, we're going to have fish and socks and underwear. Oh, you don't have bad jokes. Yeah. I could put, hey, you know, wait. I could have, where are they? Oh, I just had them. I could put some of my eyeballs in there. Where are my eyeballs? Where's my Halloween stuff? Here we go. I could float some eyeballs in the fountain. I could float some eyeballs in the fountain. Really? Okay, Maya. Glad you came for a while. Sweet dreams, hon. What do you guys think? Do we have an eyeball in the fountain or not? Three eyeballs? Well, I could do three eyeballs. There's room for three eyeballs. Bonne nuit. Are they too big? Do I have to make smaller eyeballs? Anyone? Merci, Simone. You guys aren't answering me. Yeah, I think they are too big. I could have one. I mean, one in there would be okay. Like, you know. Maybe. One. What about just one? I do like the thread. I have to admit, I really do like the thread. This didn't turn out quite the way I wanted it, but it's sparkly. It's fun. Traffic was crazy. Oh no, you missed my fountain making, Belinda. I went a little bit on the crazy side here. Now we're just deciding if we want an eyeball floating in the mountain. I have little fish. I definitely, of course, I have little fish. Or smaller. Or smaller. It's okay, Belinda. I was just being really, really silly. Okay, let's dump out the fish. We need a little fish. There's a nice little fish. You like the fish better? Okay. Eyeballs out. Smaller? Oh, I don't know if I've got a smaller fish. Oh, here's one. Wait. Is that the water's pushing them out? Is that still too big? Wish I had a more colorful, smaller. Oh, look. Oh, no, that one's the same color as the water. So's that one. Here's a little. Is that? Oh, we had that one in there. We want something smaller. Big fat fish. No. Little fish. We need little fish. Oh, here's a pink one. Or that brown one. The pink one or the brown one? The brown one's smaller. Oh, wait. That's even a smaller brown one. All right. We'll use this small brown one. I need to touch them up a little bit. He works? Okay. There we go. There we go. See, I got like little turquoise ones, but they're too close in color to the water. Like we wouldn't see them. But then you'd kind of have to look to notice them. Let's try that. I'll show you in a sec. So we've got the brown one, or we have the blue one. Let's move the brown one over. See, the blue one's harder to see. Yeah, we can see it better, but then you have to look and you don't maybe notice them the first time round, and then you see them. Does that make sense? Both? I was thinking that I should have a fish glued up into the water up here. But that's not going to work. The thread's too thin. What do you guys think? Both? 2 fish, 1 fish, 2 fish. Yeah, it would be nice if one was caught in the spray, but like I guess I could glue them there. What do you think? Would there work? One up there and one down here? Because, I mean, I could just have him so his tail is just there. Because I'm pretty sure I could glue him to the... If I put glue on him and put him down on this thread, he would stay. Okay. I'll put the blue one in the water down there, or the blue one up top. Which one in the spray? More dark on the... I could add some more dark to the blue. Which one in the water and which one out? The brown one in the water looks like a turd. Just saying. Just saying. Steph says, no, he doesn't. Is he better? Let's use pencil crayon. Let's grab this one. Well, you guys know that brown is not my favorite color. It is the one that I really struggle with using. Let's make him a little bit more colorful. Let's add some red to him. Maybe I'll feel happier about him with some red. I added red to the brown fish. He's not so bad now. Come on. Come on. Okay, so which one is flying and which one is in the water? Well, they're both good. Which one's up here and which one's in the pond? The blue in the spray? Okay. Blue in the spray it is. Glue. Oh, you know what would help? I know exactly what would help. I just have to find my dots. I have a little blue dot. I'm going to put it on the back and kind of squeeze the threads between it. Oh, no. Okay. Well, Gup. Oh. Focus. Look at my mucky hands. Hello. Hello, hello. There we go. There we go. All right. So now I need that thing with the paint on it back. I need to put down a little bit of glue. Get a toothpick. And we're going to put some glue on the back of this fish, and he's going in the water. You're going to be swimming in the pond, fountain thing. So you can go right there. And then this one, first of all, we're going to take this blue dot and we're going to put it there. I can put some glue. Oh, it's kind of on that white, but there's enough threads there. Put a little bit of glue on the fish. And then we put the fish on the dot. And we get off of there. Oh, the dot stuck to the paper. Come on, off the paper. Off the paper and to the fish. Here we go. That should work just fine. Oh no. Never fun getting headaches in traffic. What do you guys think? We got a fountain? Don't like how flat this water, that, it's square. Gotta shape them a little bit. Maybe, if I can. It's just too square, Kim. That's better. I like that better with the pointy edges. Oh, yeah. There. Because I don't think water's flat. Oh, I could do that. I've got, well, I was just looking at those. I've got the ones for nails. Okay, since I got the glue and the toothpick there, let's just go grab those because, that's a good way to use them. Either that or I could run glitter paint over the threads, like a metallic paint. Okay, so I'm thinking we want blue ones. Good luck, Kim. Now this is going to be a challenge. Well, I don't know how they're going to stick, but I like it. But I just want blue. Here's a blue one. Here's a blue one. We'll see what happens. And if they come off, they come off. Oh, these are little. How do the nail people do this? Yeah, it would be a lot easier. Too late now. You guys sent me down the rabbit hole. Come on. Got to make sure it's on the threads, not that white stuff. I don't know how many more I'm going to be able to put in. I might try a couple more and see what happens. Oh, what do you... Oh, look, you're blue. Perfect. Let's see, can I put this there? That's a big clump of thread. That's good. You guys just like... You guys... I think you guys are in cahoots that you figure this out before I even start streaming. And you take turns sending me down rabbit holes. Kim will do it. How far can we send her today? Oh, no. I want you on the thread. On the threads. Oh, doesn't want to go on the threads. Let go. There. There. Those have to dry. I know. You guys take turns. You draw straws when I'm not looking. I know. I know. See, that brown fish looks too flat to me now. I have to do something to him to make him look better. What do you guys think? Okay, brown fish. First of all, we're going to outline it. That's going to help a big hunk. Big hunk of help. Outlining that there fish. I don't know if I'm making him better or worse. Where's that red pencil? You know what? I might have got a copper colored marker. I think I might just add some copper. Oh, better. That's better. Let's add some sparkle to the blue one too then. Might as well add it to the water. There we go. It could. It could. Oh. There we go. Yeah, that was facing the wrong way. I don't know if it'll turn around the right way, but I'm sure that by the end, these ones are all going to be the wrong way around. I think it's fun. I think it turned fun, you know. I think it worked out lovely. All right, guys, it's been 3 hours. Got a little carried away, didn't get very much accomplished, but I had a lot of fun, and I appreciate you guys for being here, giving me ideas, throwing ideas at me, and I appreciate you guys all. Seriously, everybody in the balcony, thank you as well for being here, and of course, Anne for giving me this idea for the book. I know that she got it from Somerset Studios or some sort of art magazine, but I'm going to run with it and make it my own because that's what we do. Thanks to everybody in the balcony and replayers, and big hugs to you guys all. Have a wonderful... Oh, yeah, my hands are good today. They're actually good. I think it's crocheting and doing them the way I was doing them around the hoops. If I do it separately and sew it on, I think it'll be better. But it's another project now, and this one's going to be a lot of fun. So thanks, guys. Thank you so much for being here. Hope your elections go the way that you want. Hope you guys got out and voted. Hugs to you all. Take care. Take care. Bye now. Okay, I've got my mouse. I've got my cursor. I just have to get it where it needs to be. Hugs, guys. Bye. What a mess.